no matter where you are in the batting order, there are accolades. And there is pop and speed, so that's what the Edge defense is up against with Eric Rodriguez. Well, you got Miguel Tello in the flex.
We talk about those home runs, but we've also got that pitcher, Jared Woodard, and pretty hard to beat that. Bouncing grounder right up the middle, almost hitting Jared. They're scrambling over there, and that was going to be Nick Mulhern.
Mulhern, who can play both sides of the ball, showing it there. Now he's got a run, and he's got the first put out, big first out. Anytime you can get Cody Jeffries, who scores about 2 out of every 3 times, that is huge. 1 out. And yeah, we were talking about Buehler. He homered on Tuesday over at Reinecker Complex in Caseyville against the Chicago Comets.
We are always missing it. Zach Buehler wearing his bright pink headband.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Hit.
High pop up into deep center behind Tello as he runs for first. Corey
gone.
On. And
You're not getting Buehler out on that one, Rosina.
I was like, and he's there.
And he scores. High and up the middle. He hit it too high to get it deep enough to get a home run there, but he's capable, and you're right. We seem to miss the home runs, but if there was ever a game we might see one, I mean, there's potential on both sides. Yeah, no kidding.
Gerald Dicus up to the plate.
So 1 out, 1 in the bottom of the first now. 3-1 Edge.
Yeah, it dropped right behind Tello, trying to scramble over there.
Faces, please. Thank you.
Corey trying to get to it, but not in time. Gerald Dicus.
Set. Ready. Hit.
Nice line drive into left. Oh, Eric's got it off his feet, and he is out.
What a
Eric
play.
Rodriguez.
Are you serious? Rodriguez puts out Dicus. Those two were cornerstones of 5 Thunder championships together at the top of the lineup for the Thunder. And now Erod, who you may have noticed is playing a little bit deeper here, puts out Dicus. My goodness, 2 outs and 1 in. Edge defense looking pretty strong early.
3-1 game right now with Justin Holland stepping up to the plate with his red, white, and blue arm sleeves.
And those are first pitches. I don't know that Jared has missed a bat yet.
Faces, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Set. Ready. Hit. Right.
And just under the bat.
Set. Ready. Hit. Right.
Just under again.
2 strikes. This is the deepest we've been on it in any count so far for the Thunder. Now he should take this one.
Set. Ready. Hit.
It's a pass.
That is their routine. Usually when anybody gets to 2 strikes on Jared, they'll take it.
Right.
Just under again.
Working very quickly. Don't blink, you might miss something.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And nice high pop fly into center as he runs for third. Eric going over there scrambling to get it, but he is like almost trips over third. Now shortening that gap. 3-2 game, bottom of the first with that one by Justin Holland. Close call for Eric, but not quite getting it this time as we bring up Aaron C.
So Buehler and Holland, who have gone high and kind of up toward that middle, they both have been successful with it. So 2 out, 2 in, and C with a chance to tie the game. Maybe even give them the lead. He has home run power. Of course, a home run counts for 2 if we see one.
Thank you. Here we go.
Quick exhale by Aaron before pulling the bat up over the shoulder. And it's going to go just under.
Set. Ready. Hit.
bouncing grounder just past Nick, bounced over his legs. Corian, they're scrambling for it. He is going to be safe. That ties the game up. Neither one of them could quite get a hold of it. Nick and Corian just trying to get a hold of that ball between them, but that's going to be a run for the Thunder.
And that was on the ground. In a game like this, that play's got to be made. That's probably the first one that the Edge wish they had back. Tie game now, and let's see if Kyle
Lewis, lefty for the Thunder.
Let's see if he can turn the lineup, which is what the Edge were not able to do in the top half. Or if the Edge defense can tighten up here and get this last out. Lefty, only lefty in the starting lineup.
It's going to be a foul over here, and Jaden grabbed that after it finally came down.
Kyle Lewis won a batting title. That was in 2019 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That was the 4th of 5 championships that this Thunder team won, just ahead of 2 for the Indy Edge.
Just underneath the outer edge of the bat.
Grant, be ready.
Just correcting some feet placement. And took a pass.
There you go. Right there. Set. Ready.
And that's going to drop foul at his feet.
He can go to left field, but his power is middle to right.
Set. Ready.
And just underneath, that's going to be a strikeout for Kyle Lewis as the Edge makes their way in as we finish off the first, heading to the top of the second. A tie game, 3-3, anybody's call early on.
Even Steven, Rosina. So each team scored 3 runs, each defense made 2 putouts, and each pitcher struck out 1. So we'll go to the second, and the top of the Edge lineup will be coming up with White, Mulherrin, and White.
Edge slowly going out on the field, taking their time as Jeremy Lopez gets some tosses in with the ball there, wiping it off, getting all the moisture off of it.
Jeremy Lopez lost back-to-back championships to the Indy Edge with the San Antonio Jets after he took over for Kevin Simpson when Simpson retired after the 21 season, and the Thunder went into a little bit of a rebuild themselves. So what you saw was, instead of Thunder Jets like it had been for a few years, you saw Edge Jets, Edge 1-2, and then of course that streak ended last year with the BSO Philly Fire. But that gives you an idea of what you're dealing with. The Thunder won championships from 2016 through 2021, and then the Edge won in 2022 and 2023 with several Thunder players on that team. We have brother against brother. Tyler Rodriguez will be available tomorrow. He's not available today, but Tyler is a Thunder, and of course Eric, his older brother, is an Edge.
This is Corey White.
This is like a neighborhood-friendly backyard brawl.
The Sandlot. Oh, and there goes the bat. It just flew out of his hands all the way past third base, so that will be an out.
And that was that rule, and we saw that come into play on Tuesday in one of our games. If the bat, if you lose control of the bat and it flies more than 20 feet, you're automatically out, and that is unfortunate because Corey White is kind of an automatic run when he puts it in play a lot of times, but he won't even get a chance because he lost his grip on the bat. And again,
that moisture is really seen last night, trying to remove batting gloves, everything, just to get a hold of that bat. But yes, that definitely is completely all the way past third base. That went flying.
I'm a notary public.
Hey, Corey, shake that off. We're going to need you in the next round, all right?
Ain't my first
So Nick Mulherrin up at the plate.
And that's scary, you know, and nobody means to do it intentionally, but I've witnessed bats go into, benches and, and other things, and so they made that rule just for
Safety.
extra safety. The idea is to try to towel off or keep the bats dry.
Just at the outside tip of the bat.
Mulherrin 1 for 1.
Ready, ball.
And rolling off the end.
All 3 levels, guys, all 3. Ready, ball.
And dropping just under the bat.
All 3 levels everywhere now, all 3. Ready, ball.
And just under. That's going to be another strike for the Edge. So that is now 2 outs as we still sit tied 3-3.
They need to get their mojo back after that unassigned put out on the bat throw, and now a strikeout of Mulherrin. They really kind of need to get that mojo going again, if you will. The field spotters for the Indy Thunder are Casey Scroggum and Christina Roth, number 73 and 15 respectively.
All 3 levels, guys.
Corian White waiting for that base check.
He was the subject of that reversed call and a put out by Aaron C. His first time up. Ton of speed. This is White the younger.
Ready, ball.
Just over the top.
All 3 levels, guys, all 3. Ready, ball.
High pop up into deep center.
Tough play.
And Kyle Lewis headed for it. Zach Bueller coming up to it, but it is not even close. That is a run for Corian as the Edge take that lead 4-3 over the Thunder. Grant Simpson coming up to the plate.
He got about 4 seconds of hang time on that ball, and he runs about a 5-second base. So, other than catching it, there's not much you're going to be able to do with it. Edge take the lead. They need production from this bottom of their lineup. We know what the White brothers and Mulherrin can do, but it's really on Grant Simpson and some of these at the bottom.
All right, we're setting the field. Bases, please.
Eric.
Thank you. Thank you. Here we go.
Grant rocking on his toes as Jeremy wipes off the ball.
Grant struck out his first time.
Ready, ball.
Just over the top of the center of the bat.
If they miss, they want to miss over the top. The idea is to get balls in the air in this game.
Ready, ball.
And it's going to be a line drive. It is going to stay fair right past Aaron C. Zach Bueller going over to get it, and he's got the base. Widening that gap. It's not a lot, but every run counts. 5-3 Edge. That was Grant Simpson.
That sounded like it was moving away from Bueller a little bit as it was going out to his depth. And, if it's beyond Bueller's reach, then it's beyond just about anybody's reach. He just put it close enough to the line.
Yeah, it was just traveling right inside that line.
And, of course, if it passes the base in fair territory, it doesn't matter if it curves foul or what it does after that. It's a fair ball. Good beat ball hit. 5-3.
Eric Rodriguez back to the plate. Still waiting for the Thunder to...
Oh, yep, and that is true. I forgot that part of the rule. Jeremy Lopez is admonishing his hitters, make sure to
keep control of that bat.
Keep control of the bats, because you can get ejected from the game.
Ready, ball.
And a nice grounder just past Oh, past Aaron C. Also, Zach Bueller rolling over, and he's there, rolling sideways over and over past third base. That's another run as the Edge double their lead, 6-3.
Lawnmower hit. All right, worm killer. That thing went hard on the ground, right through the heart of the Thunder defense. Tie ball game. Eric Rodriguez 2 for 2 now. He is, by my count, the first Edge player to score twice.
Look at Jacory coming up to play. Going to get another ball.
It appears that Jacory is already the only Edge player yet to score, and we're only twice through the lineup.
How about that one, guys? It sounds quieter. That's a good ball.
Corey White has scored 1. Mulherrin has scored 1. Corian has scored 1. Simpson with 1. That is a tough. It is a tough call. There's so many Simpsons around, and now we have a Simpson. But here's Wiley. Wiley was put out his first time by Cody Jeffries. Six. 6-3.
Just under the bat. Jacory wearing some purple bling.
This is important, yeah.
It's going to be a slow little grounder up the middle. Cody Jeffries has bounced way off of him, and that's going to be another run for the Edge.
And
a lot of bouncing of the balls off.
All over, bouncing around, Rosina. Good call, and that is huge because now you turn it over to the top of the lineup, and White and those guys, Mulherrin, and instead of the inning being over, now here we are. It's 7-3, and the Edge looking for more.
Corey White up. Now that bounced so hard off of his hands that it went all the way over to the middle field.
Jeffrey's defense has improved a lot, if you haven't noticed. I know you probably have because you saw Cody come up with the chaos.
Bouncing foul.
All 3 levels, guys.
Jeremy again wiping that ball off. And you can feel the moisture just hanging in the air. High pop up. It's going to drop probably right behind Cody Jeffries. Aaron C. going to have to come up for that, and he's already at the base.
It's like his brother. He put about 4 seconds of airtime under it, and he got to first base in about 5. There's nothing you can do about that. The Edge are on a run. It's 8-3.
And doesn't look like there's any stopping this Edge team as Nick steps up to the plate. When you have airtime like that, it's just a matter of running clean.
Set in the field. Bases, please.
The Indy Thunder undefeated on the season coming in, and this may be the largest deficit they've faced all season.
Just under the bat.
Still very early, 8-3 Edge, top of the second, 2 outs. Edge still batting.
And that's going to go foul over to the Thunder bench on the ground.
All 3 levels, guys.
We have only seen 1 ball that I can count from the Edge go to right field so far, and that was the one that Justin Howland barely missed in the first inning. Everything else has been
center and left.
Center and left.
All 3 levels right here. All 3 levels, guys. All 3, guys. All 3. On your toes.
Nick winding that bat back up over his shoulder. It's going to be a foul on the right. Adam was running over there to get a hold of that, but no need as that was foul. Nick claiming he needs a towel for his hands and the grip.
Nick is one. He's one of the few in this game. He's spent his whole career with the Indy Edge. And I say whole, he came up in 2020.
I say it can't have been that long.
But when you look at all of the ex-Thunder on the Edge and ex-Edge on the Thunder, you know, Nick's one of the few.
And that is going to be a strike that finally brings the Thunder in as we move to the bottom of the second. Now, in the first inning, we saw the Thunder match the Edge 3 for 3. Let's see if they can repeat that or move ahead, or if the Edge maintain that lead.
All right, so good news, bad news again for the Edge. The good news, of course, is they just put 5 runs on the board. The bad news is they had 2 strikeouts and a thrown bat, so they sort of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. Could have had more, but 8-3 now. There's a little bit of pressure on the Thunder, although they are the home team. And now, of course, they'll have the top of their lineup due up. Jeffries and Bueller and Dykes, etc. also. We'll give you a few NBBA officials, although these teams move so quickly, I might have to break this up. We thank all of our volunteers and officials, umpires, scorekeepers. We couldn't do it without you. Leading away for us is Cassie Hopkins, our wonderful tournament director and first vice president. Her husband, Glenn Hopkins, former coach, Hall of Famer from the Austin Blackhawks, now our equipment director. Knox Ward on the equipment crew. Jamie Simpson on the tournament assistant. Her better half is sitting, well, I don't know about her better half, but her half is sitting to my left here operating bases. Cameron Simpson, and we got Simpsons all over. She's a tournament assistant. And running the Reinecker complex is Katie Mathena.
Thank you. Here we go.
Here we go. Bottom of the second,
Cody
Rosie.
Jeffries up for the Thunder.
Set. Hit.
And gonna roll foul off the top of the bat.
Cody was put out his first time up.
And just underneath the swing.
Yeah, that did sound like it was a little bit low. Interesting. Jared doesn't miss often. He's been chucking it since he was 12 years old.
Taking that pass as he leans into the balls. It comes across home plate.
So you see a pattern developing, Rosina. Definitely after they get to 2 strikes, they take the third one.
And it's going to be a massive grounder on the right. Grant Simpson laying down for it. Is he going to have it in time? Nope. That's a run for Cody Jeffries and the Thunder.
Okay, so they went to the right field side. We hadn't seen much of that in the first inning anyway. That got through. So there you go. Now it's 8-4. Still nobody out. Bottom of the second.
Sailed past Miguel Tello right to Grant Simpson, but not in time for speedy Cody Jeffries. Zach Bueller coming up to the plate as he lays his bat up along the front of home plate. Jared wiping more moisture off of the ball.
Jared Woodard was born in 1991. His first full season as a pitcher was 2004, believe it or not, and by 2007 he had won a championship, won his first one with the Kansas All-Stars, and then we'll have, of course, 5 more here with the Thunder.
Pop up short into right. Miguel run. He'd come up a little far. He's got to go back for it, and that's going to be a run for Zach Bueller. Thunder answering that call. It's an 8-5 game.
Okay, so now they're staying away from Mulherron and Erod over there, and they're trying it out on the right field side, and back-to-back runs to start the inning.
Gerald Dykes coming up to the plate.
Gerald Dykes, just like Zach Bueller, came up in 2016 with the Thunder. Perfect timing, as it were, because for their first 6 seasons in the league, they never lost hardly anything. And they were two of the ones from the Thunder dynasty that stuck around, along with Kyle Lewis, Adam Rodenbeck, and of course Jared and a few others. A lot of their former teammates are now on the other side.
Nice pop fly deep into right. There is no getting a hold of that. He just kicks over first, doesn't even try to tackle it or roll, just runs it over. 8-6 game now.
He knew it. That was a no-doubter, and he went oppo with it, and he went high, and he's still got a ton of speed. I guess maybe you could argue whether Dykes, Corian White, or maybe Mark Morris, those are probably your four fastest, but he's definitely in there. 3 in a row now, nobody out. Here come the Thunder.
Answering up with Justin Holland, waiting patiently.
Speaking of players you saw come up with the Atlanta Chaos, he was another one. And it didn't take him long to get really, really good. And then he went to the Edge, won a couple championships, went to the Archers for a year, helped them finish runner-up last year. Now here he is with the Thunder.
Grounder up the middle to the left, and that is going to be Nick with that put out to slow the tide of the Thunder. Nick Mulhern.
Unfortunately, and Jared kind of sort of grunted a little bit. I think he knew that wasn't what he wanted. As a ground ball right into the heart of their defense. Second put out for Mulhern. 1 out in the inning. Still 8-6 as we play here in the bottom of the second.
With Aaron C. up wiping off his back grip.
We're setting the field. Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Aaron C. came up with the Edge.
Short little pop-up right around just behind Miguel Tello as he runs for third. They're scrambling for that. And that's going to be a run for Aaron C. as it's now only a 1-run deficit for the Thunder. They are indeed answering that call. And
C, for his size, because, I mean, he's a strapping lad. I mean, he's a well-put-together dude, but he can move quick. He played a little bit of football before his sight got too bad. Down in Franklin, Indiana, and so you can tell like he's a well put together athlete. You're correct. Meanwhile, 4 runs back on the board in this inning. It's 8-7, and here's Kyle Lewis coming up with a chance to tie it. Still only 1 out.
Kyle Lewis, left-handed hitter for the Thunder. Field is ready. Game moving quickly.
I do believe that Kyle is the only lefty in the lineup for either team. There's a few others on the bench.
And it's going to be a grounder over into right. Miguel Tello laying down, bounce off his face. He's recovered. He has it. That is an out for Miguel Tello.
And I'm guessing he's not going to get the late base on that.
Miguel holding his arm up over his face. Spotter checking. They still have a time. Just checking his face.
He's out.
Yeah. It wasn't late. Sorry, Kyle. Wayne Simpson, who's a fair guy. He's our base operator. He's got beep ball ears. I've got beep ball ears, and I agree with Wayne. And nobody else got enough of a listen, and so the umpire's going to stick with his call. Good call.
Miguel.
But 2 outs and still not out of the inning. Is that Tello with that pickup?
That was Tello.
We've seen him make a few of those in big games, haven't we?
Absolutely. He is a scrambler over there.
On both sides, for both teams, no matter which team he's played with in his career, he's made plays.
Back up with Cody Jeffries for the Thunder.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Hit.
Almost taking Jared's head off as it goes to center, just past Corey. They're scrambling for that.
He's out.
And let's see, that was the Erod who had scrambled over there. I missed that catch because I had the umpire between me and him, but they're calling that as an out for Eric Rodriguez.
I'm wondering, I was waiting to hear Cody hit the base. I don't know what happened. It might have been a slower than normal base run because I was waiting for him to hit it. I thought he was going to score. Eric Rodriguez with another play out there. That's his second. And that holds the lead for the Edge. Thunder get 4 back. It is 8-7 Edge after 2. So far this game, everything it's been advertised. We talked about the tournament director and her team. Now let's give you the umpiring team here at the 2025 World Series of Beat Baseball, the 49th Annual World Series. We've been doing it since 1976. Your head umpire, or umpire-in-chief, is Jason Price. Jaden Price, who is our plate umpire today, and Kemp Price. That is father, son, and grandson, in no particular order. John Lykowski, Mike Woodard, he's doing one of the games here today. Dave Taylor, Jordan Simpson, David Robert, Austin Hawkins, Jason Blankenbaker, and Blankenbaker got to sign the other semifinal game, Philly Fire and Gateway Archers, which is going on also as we speak. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game tomorrow.
We're setting the field. Bases, please.
Those are your umpires. We'll give you the scorekeepers
Thank you.
next break.
This is Corian White for the Edge.
Sarah, ready, ball.
And it's going to be a grounder over there. Oh, it slams right into Cody Jeffries, and he has it. That is an out for Cody Jeffries, holding the Thunder down as they lead.
One short.
Style points, man, for Cody there.
No,
That was clean.
I mean, I didn't call.
Grant Simpson coming up to the plate.
Maybe they're
And after our third inning, folks, I just want to give you all a heads up. We will be restarting the stream as we reconnect power for our runner's camera. So just be prepared for that. We will be off just a minute or two and then right back up. Grant Simpson for the Edge. High pop fly deep into center. Kyle Lewis turning, and it's under his
That's
legs,
trouble.
and he's got the run.
Hey, that's a big run for Grant Simpson. We talked about, we know what the 1, 2, 3, and kind of the 5 can do in the order. I think it's imperative for Simpson and Ja'Cory Wiley to contribute, and that's a nice contribution. That's a second run, I believe, for Grant. He's due for 3 now. 9-7 here as we play in the top of the third. Edge with the lead. Thunder not used to trailing. They were 18-0 coming into this World Series. They won 3 on Tuesday and 2 yesterday, so that's 23-0 on the season. But trailing here in the third by 2.
Eric Rodriguez up to the plate.
He's 2 for 2 with a couple putouts already. Erod doing Erod things. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Can you believe it? He was inducted into the Beat Baseball Hall of Fame last year at the age of 24. Why? Because he started playing when he was 13, and by age 20, he had a handful of world championships.
Under his belt.
He's got 7. His brother's got 6, who plays for the Thunder, and don't think T.Y. don't know it. And he'll be back tomorrow just in time for whatever come whatever may.
Sarah, ready, ball.
High pop fly. It's going to be dropping right down in the center, right behind Kyle, and he's already at third.
Make it 3 for 3.
a lot of airtime.
A lot of airtime on that again.
That was so high. You could see Kyle just going, where is that going to drop? But it didn't really matter because he was at the base.
If you want to beat Lewis and Bueller, because they're 2 of the best in that middle to back and back line that you're going to find, you got to get a lot of air under it. And the Edge have done that several times. We've seen some high hangers that they're making efforts and but they just can't get to in time.
Look to be Ja'Cory Wiley stepping up to the plate. Jaden is going to double check with third base umps here. Oh, he's fixing third base.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the device around into the speaker.
Yeah, you want the speakers facing home plate because that's what the blindfolded players are depending on.
Faces, please. Thank you. Thank you.
And that sounds perfect,
All three
Rosita.
levels to Corey, guys. Set, ready, ball.
It's going to be a foul on the right. Jaden getting that ball back over to Jeremy.
Has Corey scored yet, Missy, or no?
Yes.
Yes, so they've all.
Second inning.
So I have
He did.
all edge players with at least one run.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah, he did it last inning.
Yep, 1 for 2. Had to check with our scorekeeper because they're coming in so hot and heavy here right now. We wanted to make sure that we had our score correct.
Ready, ball. Great.
Just under that bat.
Set, ready, ball.
High pop up, going to drop right behind Cody Jeffries. Aaron C. dropping down for it, and he lifts it up easily one-handed. Aaron C.
Nice play now. Look, you pick it up one-handed, you take a risk on with this wet ground, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You really want 2 hands on the ball. At least I did, but I'll tell you what, I think Mr. C's hands, his mitts are probably a little bigger than DB's here, all right, y'all? But still, good pickup, one-handed pickup. He made it happen, and that's his second put out at the midfield position.
Corey White coming on up.
It might behoove the edge to at least try to go to right field a little bit more.
Thank you. Here we go. How many outs, Blue?
Or maybe just keep doing what they're doing and try to hang them up high and wherever.
And that's going to be a strike as it sails under the bat.
All 3 levels. Set, ready, ball.
And just at the, out right to my feet. Roll that back up there. Jeremy wiping that off.
We go now. Set, ready, ball.
And just under the swing again.
Toes, on your toes. All 3 levels, on your toes.
That voice you hear to our right is Thunder Hall of Fame head coach Darnell Booker.
Adjusting home. Yep, just realigning.
All 3 levels. Set, ready, ball.
And taking a pass.
Here we go. On your toes, all 3 levels now.
We haven't seen a edge player take a pass in quite a while.
Ready, ball.
And rolling foul back over the top of the bat.
Set, ready, ball.
And a nice one over into right, fly ball. They are scrambling Justins for that, but that's going to be a run for Corey.
So they've gone to right field with a little bit of success, and that's not Justin Holland's fault. That's just a combination of a good hit and a ton of speed.
Yeah, he was running for that. It was behind Justin Holland. He was doing everything he could to run for it.
Where are we at? Is that 11 or 12?
That is correct.
11.
11-7.
All right, 11-7 as we confirm. And both of these teams are playing high tempo here.
We're setting the field. Faces, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Here we go. All 3 levels. Let's go now.
Nick at the ready.
Set, ready, ball.
And another one over to right. Justin scrambling for that. He threw his body. It's gone past him, and that's going to be another one for the edge as they knock it out there into deep right.
You know, that used to be Kyle Lewis's position, and they've got Kyle now over toward the middle, right? And
Yeah, Kyle is in the middle.
and I'm not, this is not Justin Holland's fault. I'm just making the observation that, for a long time it was Bueller and Lewis back there. Who's he?
Requirement of state of reason?
Huh? Time out.
Yeah. Swearing.
Who's gone? What's the number?
Yeah, but the plate meeting.
Oh, my God.
What's going on? He's ejected from the game. For what? Swearing.
Are you kidding? These guys bring no balls all day long. Nobody says
What's the number?
22.
22. Mulheron has been ejected from the game.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go, Steve. It's all right. Don't worry about it, baby. Hey, Nick, you did your job, baby.
Steve Michaels obviously not happy because that is a huge loss for the Indy Edge. We did not hear it, but Jaden Price did, and they asked about a warning, and he said, I gave it in the meeting before the game.
Here we go, Corian.
So this is Corian White up for the edge. And he slams it as a grounder over into left and bouncing off of Aaron C. Bueller coming up on it. They're both just standing there. There might be a dead ball call. Yeah, because nobody's even going for the ball. So there's a dead ball call on this. I'm going to wait.
I've got to tell you, Rosina, that is the first time I've ever seen Jaden Price eject a player from a game. I'm not saying he hadn't done it before, but I've never seen it. So whatever he said, it must have been magical, because without any warning and very quickly,
yeah,
he gave him the heave-ho.
Okay, they just calling that as a dead ball.
All right, so he'll come back and do that one again. I'm still in a little bit of shock. You don't see that very often. But you know, when you get this late in the week and there's no nonsense from the umpires here, and you know, usually a lot of times they'll get a warning. Well, like I said, whatever it was. Now the Edge have a deep roster, so you know, my guess is you may see Caleb Wright, could see Brandon Chesser.
Oh, I thought he just got a run.
No,
That was called dead ball.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yep, so.
So then we still sit at 12-7 at the top of the third after that dead ball call. Again, this is Corian White up at the plate.
Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. What's the count, Blue? 0-0. Okay, thank you. All three levels. Zero, ready, ball.
And he slams a line drive up the middle, past Kyle. Zach Bueller grabbing it, and that is going to be an out for Zach Bueller.
What a play by Bueller.
24.
He had to come over a little bit, huh?
24 deep.
No, not a whole lot. He's kind of been right in the middle, back behind Kyle Lewis. And he just slid over maybe 10, 15 feet. Wow. And just slid his body right on there and snagged that right up. So it is still 12-7 as we head to the bottom of the third. Thunder coming up for their at-bat as the Edge go out to the field minus Nick. And again, just a reminder for folks out there that at the end of this inning, before we start the fourth, we will have a momentarily stream eruption. It will start back up, but we're just reconnecting power to our runner camera.
And I believe that they do get an extended break after the bottom of the third to get water out to the players and so forth. I think we're doing that today, so we should have a little bit of time to get this.
To time it with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And then we'll take care of our sponsors after that. So thank you to our sponsors, and don't worry about it. We've got you, but we're trying to make sure that we can bring y'all all the action. We appreciate everybody who's tuned in live at this early hour around the country or wherever you may be. This actually might be an even more convenient time for Taiwan. And we know that there's been Taiwan watching from around the world, and we thank you very much. That top of the third had a ton of fireworks, 4 runs and 1 ejection, and a Zach Bueller put out.
Speaking of Zach Bueller, we're going to start off with him up at the plate for the Thunder.
And then Corian is moving to short.
So they're going to move Corian White over to Nick Mulheron's old position.
30 going in for 20.
And 30 is at Chesser.
Brandon Chesser.
Chesser in.
Going in mid.
And he will shift over to the mid position, and they'll move Corian up.
And Corian shifting to short.
To short. Okay. All right, so Brandon Chester will be headed in.
Bases, please.
Already out on the field.
Thank you.
He's a pretty capable replacement, but he's not Nick Mulherrin.
Hit. Strike.
That's going to be the first strike for Zach.
Set. Ready. Hit. Double.
Foul rolling off the center of the bat.
And hey, what do you always say? You know, you make the last play of the inning, you start off the next one at the plate. It's funny how that works.
It does happen quite a bit, taking that pass.
Bueller, a Paralympic goalball player, so that's where a lot of his beat ball skills.
Pop-up fly into mid-right. Grant Simpson running over there to get that, but he is going to be safe. Zach Bueller. 12-8 game here at the bottom of the third. Gerald Dyke is coming up to the plate.
So the Thunder get one back right away. Again, this may be the latest in a game that they've trailed all season. I can't remember another one specifically, but they do have the last at-bats. And as you see, both of these teams are capable of putting up a bunch of runs in a big hurry. I mean, we are so privileged to be here behind home plate watching a game like this and calling it for you.
Thank you.
Dykes now.
Thank you.
I don't believe he's been retired yet.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And it's going to be foul over, almost hitting Zach Bueller as he stands over there at the bench side.
Right idea, wrong direction. He was about a second late, 45 degrees foul, but he can go to right field sometimes. We've seen it. We saw it the last time he was up. He's got power to all fields.
Have a call for quiet on the Thunder bench.
Thunder have a huge roster, and so they've got a packed bench.
And just under the outer tip of the bat.
Let's go, Baker. Set. Ready. Pitch.
Taking that pass.
Good indication that there's two strikes on a Thunder batter. Now there's two strikes in the one pass ball.
Ready. Hit.
High pop-up. That's going to be foul on the right as he slows it up to come back to home plate. First base judge retrieving that ball and rolling it into Jared. Promptly washing all the moisture off of the ball.
He's still late on Jared over there. I don't know if they are trying something or if it's just a timing thing. With Mulherrin out of the game, I would just start slamming it anyway. I mean, that's on defense. That's just a huge loss.
And that's going to be a strike out for Gerald Dykes.
Well, you can't put it anywhere if you do that. So that's one out, a rare strikeout for Dykes.
Bringing Justin Holland to the plate. Sun now starting to climb up well into the sky, giving us a little of that heat that was predicted to be brutal today, hence the early games. But right now we are all still good.
We're about an hour into this game as it just passed 7:30 a.m. Central Time. Good morning, everybody.
And that was just a slight nick underneath the bat.
Set. Ready. Hit. Strike.
Jared telling Justin you're there. Now he's going to tell him to listen to this one.
Resting that bat up on the shoulder. Re-gripping the bat.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And he slams it, just past Miguel Tello's face as he runs for first. And that is going to be Eric Rodriguez.
And I think that one was a little late.
Eric Rodriguez for that out. Oh, they're saying late base. They're bringing Justin back.
It was. Just a little bit. And
I jumped to third and it wasn't on, buddy.
yeah, it was a little bit late. And so if I were Wayne, I'd test out first base over there real quick. Yeah, there you go. Just to make sure, because both of the questionable late bases that have been to that first base.
High pop up. It's going to be dropping mid-right. Corey running over there. Grant Simpson running for it, and that's going to be a run for Justin Holland. 12-9, bottom of the third. Aaron C. coming up to the plate.
It's sticky. Sometimes your fingers stick on there. Yeah, and it's, you know, when it's humid out and it's sticky out, you know, sometimes when you're flipping that base switch, it can stick a little bit, or, you know, because, I mean, Wayne Simpson doesn't do late bases. So that I'm going to blame that on the controller, not the hand that was on the controller. And either way, it works out for the Thunder because Howland gets another shot and scores. Now the breaks that were maybe going a little bit toward the edge, now the Thunder are getting them, and they've got momentum.
It's going to drop foul right down at his legs as he looks around the ground trying to find that. Jaden asking for third base to be adjusted a little bit more toward home plate.
I have a count of 12-9.
Yep, 12-9, bottom of the third. An exhale by Aaron as he winds that bat up. And that's going to be a strike as it sails under the bat. And he's going to listen to it come across. And that's going to be a strike.
And that ball went right between me and Wing Dang there, and I'll tell you what, 20 years ago that ball wouldn't have had a chance. Trying to slip between us.
And he knocks it out into right as he runs for third. Grant scrambling for that ball. And that's going to be safe. A run for Aaron C. Closing that gap to only 2 now as the Edge lead the Thunder 12-10. And Kyle Lewis, lefty, coming up for the Thunder.
So now the Thunder are surging, and the Edge need a little bit of energy over there. I mean, I know they've had a couple of tough breaks here in the last inning or so, but they still have the lead in this game. We're almost at the halfway point, but the Thunder are surging now. And timeout, just as we say that, it sounds like there may be a defensive timeout.
Yep, Jeremy Lopez heading out onto the field. It looks like a huddle out there on the field. They're breaking up already and headed back into position. And again, just a reminder, we will have a brief disconnect as we reconnect power to get all cameras functioning. So just please be aware of that. If you are out there listening and you wonder what's happening, we're just trying to reconnect to all cameras.
So just, you know, keep refreshing, and as soon as it's reconnected, it's going to pop back up for you. Click on it and you'll be back to us.
Kyle Lewis.
Reset the field. Bases, please. Thank you.
First and third.
Thank you. Here we go. Set. Ready. Set.
And just underneath the bat, right up to Wayne's shoes. Waiting for that noisy truck to finish passing. And rolling foul off the top of the bat.
When Kyle is clicking with Jared, their game is high, hard, and catch me if you can. He's gotten some decent contact, but he hasn't gotten a Kyle Lewis bomb yet.
Taking a pass.
12-10 edge, bottom of the third.
And a nice line drive on the inside of right. Gramp scrambling for that. Oh, he's got it! He rolled over, grabbed a hold of that as he's sliding.
Hey, let's not talk to the volunteers.
Yeah, but Jason, it's 4.
I know. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, let's talk to our umpire.
Jason.
I didn't think so, but Jared did, so. I didn't think that base was late. Jared definitely thought it was late.
Jaden is checked with third base. He's now running over to first.
Grant?
It was Grant Simpson.
If it didn't impact that play, then if he's out, he's out.
You want to call that one deep?
Don't get me testifying in here.
He is
And
out.
he is out, and that's the correct call. Sorry, Jared.
12-10. At the bottom of the third, that is going to be an out. Grant Simpson. Starting back up with Cody Jeffries.
If it and you know what, if it wouldn't have made a difference in the outcome of the play in a game like this, if it's questionable, you know, if it's a half a step, that's one thing, but if he's out by 10 feet, you know.
First
then,
base judge is coming back up to confer with Jaden before turning around, going back to first.
All right, let's go. One more. Communicate. Yes, sir. Bases, please. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go.
Again, Cody Jeffries. And it's going to be a nice line drive up the middle, past Corey. Erod scrambling for that, and that's going to be a run for Cody Jeffries.
Normal cadence to me.
Only a one-run game now. Edge leading 12-11. Bottom of the third.
I can't see the line.
And Zach Bueller coming up to the plate
that split them. So where are we at now? 12-11?
at 12-11.
12-11, and Bueller has a chance to tie it. This game has not been tied since the 3-3 that we had in the top of the first. The Edge have led, albeit narrowly, ever since.
All right, we're setting the field. Bases, please. Right on set. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go.
Jason Price is over here now.
And right behind us,
Our head umpire, or UIC umpire-in-chief, if you will. I suspect because of the intensity and some of the things, he's
it's going to be another strike.
2 strikes. He's going to keep an extra eye on things. And he's right behind us, so we'll say nice things about him.
Hey, now you're ready, Zach. Let's go, baby.
Took that pass.
Set. Ready. Hit.
And it's going to be a short foul, dropping right by Jared.
That thing was spinning like a top, it sounded like. Off
It
his back.
was spinning quite viciously.
It sounded like a duck a little bit. Quack, 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 quack. It was spinning so hard while it was beeping.
What was that again?
I can't do it like Kevin Simpson. He used to be able to do it really good.
And ready for the pitch.
Ready. Hit.
And that's going to be a strike, and that is out, and that is going to end our third. So please bear with us.
All right, Jay, come on.